Because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, Lord, I worship you because of who you are.
Bless the Lord, hallelujah, and to God be the glory. It's Minister Anthony Curtis right here in Killeen, Texas. Just want to take a couple minutes of your time and talk to you on this video message titled, The Little versus the Much. And I'll be talking to you from the book of Luke, chapter 16, verses 10 through 13. And here's what Jesus had to say, starting in verse 10 of Luke chapter 16. He that is faithful in that which is least, and the least is the little, is faithful also in the much. And he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in the much. Verse 11. If therefore ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon. The unrighteous mammon is worldly wealth, worldly possessions. Who will commit to your trust in the true riches? And the true riches is the riches of God. Verse 12. And if ye have not been faithful in that which is another man's, who shall give you that which is your own? Verse 13. Here's where we end. No servant can serve two masters. For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Watch this. Don't miss this. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. What that is saying right there is that you cannot serve God and material possessions or material wealth. But I can guarantee you and promise you this. If you serve God, God can add unto you the material wealth or the material possessions. So what am I saying unto you today in terms of the little versus the much? In this particular chapter, in these verses that I read unto you, Jesus is saying that if you can be faithful with the least, then you will be faithful with the much. If you're not faithful and trusted with the little, then you cannot be trusted with the much. Sometimes we seek the much and we have not been good stewards over the little. So let me give you an example. How is it that God can trust you with $1 million and he cannot trust you with $1,000? See, sometimes we got people that will not tithe on $1,000. So what make you think that they will tithe on $1 million? So what God is saying unto us is that we need to slow down and concentrate and focus on being good stewards and faithful over the little. And then God can increase you to the much, because now he knows that he can trust you with the much because he was able to trust you with the little. To God be the glory. Hallelujah. It is all about him. See, know this, my brothers and sisters, we have to first seek the kingdom of heaven above all things, and God will add all things unto you. To God be the glory. Y'all be blessed, and I'll talk to you the next time. Hallelujah.